Hey everyone, Bandana here. I hope everyone's well. Welcome to Hunt Showdown 1896. It updated early, much earlier than I expected. It was just suddenly updating on Steam. And my plan was to stream later in the day, which I probably will still, but I thought I could do a couple of videos. So the first one is having a look at the UI. And maybe we'll have a look at the Battle Pass at the end. So we'll do half on the UI and half on the Battle Pass. So, obviously, I was hoping the UI would be better, because the old one was always very clunky in my mind, and a lot of people complain about it. I know some people liked it and don't like change. And then people posted when they got into the game before me, oh, I'm not very impressed with it. So, I thought I'd have a look and do a little video. I don't think it's terrible. I think there are bits of it that are really bad. So I think it's nice that some of it's very minimalistic, and it kind of fits for the PC. Like, this is quite nice at the top. Just easy titles. Could be a little bit more visible, perhaps, but you get the idea. The buttons down the side, lovely and minimalistic. Happy with that. What I dislike is how some of these boxes are done. So we'll just go back to the start, which is that if you click through these, the little boxes at the left-hand side change, okay? So that makes sense. Your usual stuff, your home, your hunters, your gear, your battle pass, your store. Absolutely fine. Home, you get your news. Makes sense, they want the news at the top. It's where all the discounts are on the store. That's how they make their money. Absolutely fine. Play is here, which again, absolutely fine. It wants to be here. You got Bounty Hunt, Soul Survivor, Shooting Range, Tutorial. The trials have been removed. So you can't any longer look around the maps without being in-game. I think that's crap for new players, because learning the maps is really important, and I always used to tell friends who were just starting in the game, go around the maps. Just go into the trials and walk around the map. Just get an idea of where things are. Because we'll shout out in-game, we're going here, or we're going to do that, which way should we go? And it's just nice to have an idea in your head and get a feel for the buildings. Can't do that now. Or at least not at the moment. I'm hoping they're going to fix that. I'm sure they're going to add it back, and I've watched a video on this ages ago. I just can't quite remember. Someone can remind me in the comments. So that's all there. Fine. You do have to click across to get the tutorial one. This I don't like. So this straight away, you know, people were saying it's going to be like a phone or a console game. This to me is that. I agree with this. There's no reason 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons shouldn't fit on my screen. It's 1440p, right? I don't understand why that, you know, they're not small enough to fit on my screen without me having to scroll to the side. That's stupid. That is bad design. That doesn't make any sense to me. 1440p, they would easily be shrunk down or put as a set of 4 here to all fit on the screen. This is weird, Crytek. I don't understand. Last mission stuff, again, just the little boxes, statistics, team details, whatever. Battle Pass, I mean, that's straightforward enough. It's obviously at the top as well. You'll get the same sort of options, but again, you know, it's 4 squares. There's no reason that shouldn't all be on one screen without me having to scroll. That's stupid. That, I agree, is stupid. I don't understand why that's the case. It just feels like bad design. The store, I don't know why they got the store here and here. I guess it's because they want to promote the blood bonds. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Buy some blood bonds. It's how they make the money. I can't really begrudge them that. I do think it's maybe a bit excessive having it in 2 places, but whatever. Progression, that's, again, pretty straightforward stuff. It's your bloodline and everything else. Daily challenges are here. Or weekly challenges even, sorry. Straightforward enough, right? They're all just along the bottom there. They all show up in game now. This one is currently locked, but it'll give you 1,500 event points. You have to get the battle pass for that. Straightforward enough. Go to 20 locations. So we can discuss the challenges in another video if you'd like me to do a video on that. But it is what it is. Everyone will be doing the same. We'll see how that works out. Dark Tribute, weapon progression, tool, consumables, stats. Just the usual stuff. Again, I'm not really convinced that these need to be so big and I have to scroll to the side with them on a computer screen. A rethink on that would probably be good. Hunters is a problem. Not because of this at the bottom. You can click to show grid, so you can see them all there. I've got 21 of 8 hunters. I've got 8 hunter slots, I've got 21 here. This is because they're giving me all the free ones. So these are the ones... I mean, they've given them to everyone, I'm sure. I'm not a hunt streamer specifically, so I don't get anything special. But these are all the ones that were in the game, but didn't have a name, and now they have a name. So they're giving everybody them free, which is great, because I'll have to use them to go around the new map, and if they die, it doesn't matter. Because I need to go around the new map and do a little explore video. It'd be like a travel blog. So, this is all fine, okay? Yeah, you can do the lineup, you can do it as a grid. It's fine. What I really don't like about this is the actual loadout. If I click the large slot, this happens. Where's my loadout? I like to see my loadout while I'm, you know, picking my items and weapons. This is horrible. I don't know, it's just really jarring that I can't any longer see that. And that it feels really unnecessary, because if you click on that, that's probably a good size, but there's no reason that it couldn't be too wide. And then here, have your loadout. This I do not like at all. And then you got tab for skins, so you can look at the skins in more detail. But like, I was quite happy just to click through them with a little arrow. I don't want to have to click tab to go into it and change my skins all the time. I like the little arrow. So I completely agree with some people who are saying that some of this is 100% designed for consoles. And I would suggest Crytek have a rethink for the PC version. I realise that's a bit pernickety, perhaps, that I don't want to click tab and I just want to click a little arrow, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So yeah, that really bothers me. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to see my loadout while I'm choosing other items for it. I would really quickly change that back, or alter it somehow. That would be my feedback to Crytek. I don't know. Anyhow, this is okay. The traits, you know, you can do all the usual filters and searches and stuff. It's a little bit of a shame that you sort of don't have the details written on them anymore, but I mean, if you hover over it, it comes up, and for most of us, if we've been playing a while, we know them. The only ones we're going to be looking at anyway are these ones, so I guess it was kind of nice as quick reference just to look, but it's really neither here nor there. This I don't mind. Trait's fine. Trait screen is a trait screen, right? And you can have all the details up there when you click on it anyway. So this I'm not bothered. This is fine. I won't go through the other bits. We'll do that with the battle pass. Yeah. Recruiting hunters. All hunters are now in a different format. They're all like this. This is all the ones I have access to. Straightforward enough. They're all hireable for 100. And they have different levels. So legendary, mythic, epic. I have a few mythic ones. I think some of them are just mythic because they came from events, to be honest. Where's my favourite one? Where's he gone? There he is. He counts as legendary. Fair enough. But again, you get the gist. I'm happy enough with that. They're all there. They're all clickable. The hunter recruitment for the free hunters. This is alright, and you seem to be able to do it now. So previously you had to have 30,000 or under for a while, because originally anyone could get them. Then they did that. I can click that. I don't have enough empty slots, but I think it would let me get one now. So I could go back to getting free hunters, which I enjoyed doing, because I used to get free hunters, keep the gear, and I was trying to get to $1 million hunt dollars, you know? But yeah. So, some of the new UI is great. Some of it, like this, is silly and, you know, I don't mind this here. I'd probably keep it as a grid myself. But I do find it a bit weird that when you click back, it goes back to this. Why not just permanently leave it on the grid for me, now that I've selected that? It feels like, I don't know. It doesn't feel quite finished in that sense. Gear tab, I mean, you're just going to click that and click all weapons, and then you got all your options there. The only difference is, you know, small weapons, small pistols. It's the same thing, but you're just getting already limitations on it. Small slot, you see? Battle Pass, we'll come back to that in a minute, but the usual progression, story, details, Battle Pass. That's the Battle Pass at the end there is aiming for it, obviously. And then you store. Lots of options down the side here. Includes Hunter's weapon skills. That's your featured in store. Your equipment skins, your hunters, your downloadable content, your charms, your blood bonds, your bundles, your battle pass. I mean, this is straightforward enough. It's kind of, as people said, you know, it's the kind of thing you get in Modern Warfare and stuff like that. COD, console-y, but it's just the way these modern ones are done in this sense. As long as everything is on one screen, and I don't have to keep scrolling to the side, I don't mind. But it bothers me when there's obviously space, and they make me scroll with my mouse or with the A and D keys because mouse wheel does that. So, mixed feelings is how I would phrase my thoughts on the UI. What does everyone else think? As I say, there's bits that I like, but there's bits that I'm just thinking, why did you do that? Why can't I see my loadout anymore? Why isn't it remembering that I want it on grid view? Things like that. I think it needs some adjustments, and hopefully they're going to be willing to do that. Because I think a lot of people are going to whinge at them. I think there's an element there of it's new, it's changed, we need to get used to it. That is just one of those things. But there's definitely an element of some stuff doesn't look as good as it should on PC, or isn't quite as accessible as it should be as their main platform, quote unquote. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Be polite though. And one thing I love about the Hunt community is people are very polite and have a nice discussion. There's very few abusive people, which is nice, I think. You don't get that with a lot of communities and games. Let's have a look at the Battle Pass, shall we? So, very reasonable Battle Pass as ever. I do like Hunt Showdown's Battle Pass system. So, the Battle Pass itself, 1,000 blood bonds. You make quite a bit back of that during the Battle Pass, and because of how much you're playing, to complete the Battle Pass, you will definitely have over 1,000. I've always ended up with more blood bonds than I had previously. I don't think I've ever bought any blood bonds, put it that way, and I'm on 4,587. I think that's pretty good. You can get the Battle Pass bundle. The only difference is you skip 15 event levels. They're charging you 1,400 for that, and claiming that it would usually be 3,000 for those event levels. I reckon you can easily do 15 event levels pretty quickly. I'm not going to spend extra on that. Some people would. I don't blame you if you do. If you've got jobs and everything else, I completely understand people just buying the levels. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, for the record. I'm not going to bother myself because I'm quite happy just to spend 1,000 and level it up. Should easily get there by the end of the event. 52 days, okay? So I'll be buying that one. Details, you got your overview. Hellborn's obviously there. Little bits of information. Pledge mark mechanics. So hunters will earn a pledge mark when you banish a target, or first banish a target. First loot a hunter. Earn 30 event points during a mission, or become the sole survivor. So, pledge marks became a big thing a few events back, didn't they? Then you got the Pact, so we got the Wilderness Pact. Restore, Revive, Revenge. The Wilderness Pact preserves the mountain's integrity and punishes those who corrupt it. Wilderness traits make your hunter more mobile and equipped for exploration. Pact trait is Surefoot. Conditional trait effects Beast-Faced and Frontiersman. The Lawful Pact, I think they've been here before, haven't they? Have they all been here before and they're just adjusting them? Lawful Pact seeks to establish their authority over the new territory. Lawful traits keep you stocked during intense PvP fights. The Peacekeeper, Pack Mule, and Vigilant are your conditional trait effects. And then the Demented Pact, nurturing the corruption. The Demented Pact cradle the corruption in its new home, Mammon's Gulch. Demented traits prepare your hunter for close quarters combat and hunting targets. Pact trait Berserker. Conditional trait effects, Adrenaline and Ghoul. And then your event points. So, obtain a bounty token from the Sealed Horde, 100. That's a lot. Extract with at least one bounty, 30. Become the Sole Survivor, 30. Investigate the Master Clue, 30. Kill the Hellborn, 12. Looting Hunters the first time, 12. Or looting a hunter. Banishing a target, 12. I guess that's no matter how many you do. Investigate event clues and rifts, 10. Kill meatheads, 5. Kill emulators, 3. Kill hives, 2. Kill armoreds, 2. That's quite nice. There's plenty of opportunity then to get event points. One of my complaints in previous ones is, especially the last few, it was getting difficult to get event points, which I didn't really appreciate. So I feel like there's been an improvement there. Fine. And then story, I am very guilty, and I'm sorry to the amazing people at Crytek that do all the hard work on these. I never read them or listen to them. I'm so sorry. But I know some people out there will love that. Progression. So if you buy the thing, you immediately get the Shade Drifter, which is quite a nice skin. Lots of cloth effect going on there. You get a nice Derringer penny shot there. A little bit of a charm. I still have mixed feelings about the charms. They kind of get in the way. We get the new weapon, the Infantry 73L. Railroad Hammer. Skin unlock. High velocity ammo for that new gun. Blood Bond's first set of 100. Crossbow Deadeye. I'm looking forward to that because I love the crossbow. More charms. See, this is going to get... Hang on. Am I in the right one there? Yes, I am. There we go. I should move this with WASD. So, Centennial skin. Quite a nice skin, actually. It's got the, like, streaks of gold in it. That's quite nice. The Motherload. We got Crossbow Steel Bolt. That'll be for the new one. I wonder if it's for the old ones as well. That's the 1865 Carbine. Another new gun. Lever action. Another 100. 200 Blood Bond so far. Dynamite Bundle upgrade. Or skin, I should say. Carbine. Full Metal Jacket ammo. Scottfield Precision. It's got dangly bits on it, look. That's not something you see very often by default on a gun. Not sure how I feel about that. Another 100 Blood Bonds, 300 so far. Another charm. Lots of charms in here. Sniper variant of the 73L. Then we've got the Progression Shade High Noon variant. We've got a Bear Trap. So, a portable bear trap. Clamps loudly shut when it's triggered. That's quite nice to add it in there, since you only ever found them in-game before. Another 100. Is that 400 now? Not doing bad on the Blood Bonds. Nitro Express. You know, you don't see them very much. Again, it's got dangly bits. Martini Henry, high velocity ammo. Wait. Martini Henry, Ironside, high velocity. Okay. I was going to say, I just saw the Martini Henry twice and I was confused. Crag. That's quite a nice one. Almost like got camo on it. Quite like that skin. Trauma. New one. A break action shotgun with 2 barrels. High damage but pellet spread. Oh, high pellet spread. 2 tamming gives an edge. Modified with a stock mounted bludgeon. Okay, so it's aimed at doing bludgeoning damage. It's alright. Charm, another charm. Marathon incendiary ammo. Rival 78. Again, almost like camo on it. I quite like that. Drilling, high velocity ammo. Another 100, that's 500. Unless I'm miscounting. Romero Alamo with camo effectively on it. Quite like that. Not the prettiest perhaps, but might hide you a bit better. A hive bomb variant. That's quite nice. Look at that. Very Egyptian themed. I like that. Another 100, 600 now. Antidote shot, Blood of the Nile, more Egyptian themed stuff. That is a very nice hunting bow. Look at that, Vulture's Wing. Again, I think we're going for some sort of Egyptian type styling here, but that's very nice. That is a very pretty bow. Shroud upgrade again. Face mask this time. That's actually very nice. I like that. And then a charm right at the end. And that's it. So 600 blood bonds in there. I think that's the standard with one of these. And then you're going to make another 400 easily playing through that. So very doable. Very doable. Yeah, I quite like the events in general. I think the battle passes are very good. It just bothered me when the event points were getting harder and harder to find or get easily. That was bothering me a bit. But looking forward to playing through this one. But what does everyone else think? Do you enjoy these battle passes? Do you think they're fair, the way they charge for them and stuff? I think it's pretty reasonable. I know some games give you the full amount of purchase points back, but I guess they have to make money somehow, and most people will make enough back playing the game to cover the cost anyway. But yeah, buy up to 50 levels for 10,000. If that's your thing, go for it. The button is down there at the bottom. I think most people could probably do it without doing that, but if you only have a short amount of time to play and you have the, disposable income, so be it. So before I forget and end this video, we should probably have a look at the new trait, shouldn't we? So, nicely at the top here, Peacekeeper. Looting a hunter will restore 1 health chunk. Pretty reasonable. That's the Lawful Pact. The Demented Pact, all melee attacks do double damage. That is very nice. That is particularly nasty, I would say. And then the Wilderness Pact. Interesting, this counts as a solo trait as well. So you can sprint while holding primed throwables, first aid kits, and consumable shots. And if you're solo, your footsteps make less noise while crouching. So if you want to be a little rat, which I might be sometimes, there you go. I think that's pretty good. And then there are some other boosted ones, so we'll have a quick look at those. Thankfully, they're all well marked. So the Demented Pact gets, when you enter critical health, you'll receive a short speed boost for that's the adrenaline stuff. So that's quite good, so you'll run a little bit faster. Along here, we have Lawful Pact for Pack Mule. Receive some ammo for all ammo pools when looting a hunter. That's pretty nice. if you're someone who uses a lot of ammo, aka me, who misses a lot and has to keep shooting. Next we got down here for Ghoul. Demented Pact get damaging a boss or wild target restores a small amount of health. Fair enough. Vigilant. The Lawful Pact get doubles the highlighted range in Dark Sight. And then Wilderness ones, you get the Beast Face boost, which is you will not be noticed at all by wildlife, and you will not break branches. Oh. Yeah, so Wilderness Pact is definitely for solos and rats. Wow. Frontiersman. Get extra pledge mark for the first 30 event points collected in a mission. So is that you get an extra one instead of just... You get 2 instead of 1, I guess? They're not bad. They all seem pretty reasonable. Obviously, there's a lot of these, you know... You've got changes to the other traits, but I'm not going to go through them in this video. I'm sure there's lots of videos out there about them. If people want me to make one on it, I will, but... there's a lot of videos on that from very experienced players. So, I won't go into it too much. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. I will try and do a video looking around the new map. But it's going to be easier said than done with the whole having to do it while playing the game. But we'll see. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all soon.